So, ladies and gentlemen, there are professional people attached to the FCI, and I'm very proud of it. They always been there, always been here, but we had to find them. There are people who can maintain different kind of subject. They can organize, they can think about it, they can finalize difficult subjects and projects. And there are also people who can dream. The combination is necessary for a success. First of all, we needed to establish the committee somebody who was able to dream big. Actually, it was Dr. Pairo, because he was the one who never stopped attacking us. We have to do something about this subject, to be very, very honest. Maybe the good thing was this attack was not too long, because we agreed quite easily. Then we start to think about it, what could be the best format to have this team. If we establish a usual FCI commission, then it's a little bit, could be liquid. We wanted professionals of different fields. And on the other hand, when we talk to each other almost every day in a daily basis, and yes, Wenke also, we need you. So then, actually that was my dream, to make a window to the society. And that's how we invited some committee members who has not much or nothing to do with the FCI before, but we are working in the same field, and we easily could be partner of each other. And wow. Ladies and gentlemen, Wenke. I'm impressed. And I also participated in the first meeting. Of course, it was even COVID, so the first meetings was online, because that was the only way to communicate. Because as you can see, the committee members coming from different continents, so it was not very easy, but we maintained that. And even at the first meeting, I had a very good feeling, because everybody introduced himself. Actually, we knew them, that's why we are invited them. And then slowly by slowly, the other dream came. If they are so good people, why not to establish and produce materials, which already happened. I hope you read all the articles they've seen. There are booklets, you can find them on the FCI website and Facebook, and they will be published in different languages. Why to buy a purebred dog, for example, and many other very important things. The next big dream was, why not to organize a congress about it? And then we find out it could have been the first in the world. So I think because FCI has an image being, in a way, a leading organization internationally, why not to have the first one? And then where to organize this? And if you agree, that was the possible best place and the best team to organize it, give them a hand. And I would like to ask Yves de Clercq to come to the podium, the executive director of FCI, who spent these days with us, because we cannot be thankful enough what you've done for us and your team. And we would like to give you this small memory about this beautiful event. Thank you so very much.
I will speak Spanish because we're in Mexico. And I want all of you to know that this is not only for Mexico. I think this is especially for the FCI that has decided to have this committee. I would like to let you know where are they from, because they are from different countries right now. But we are so happy to have this event here in Mexico and to have all of you in our country. We hope that you enjoy being with us these 3 days and the last days at the shows. But thank you very much all for being in Mexico. Muchas gracias a todos por estar en México y apoyar este evento tan importante.
Wenke got the microphone, so she will say something about new projects, because, you know, just sit down. I participated in many conferences because of my job, not just because of the dogs. And we always say a conference and a congress is very useful because of the dinners and lunches, because people are talking to each other and they can fix and maintain things. And it's also happened here because now we almost set a new BOAS conference and training for your veterinarian. That's why I said, please engage them, please contract them, because we need at least 6 months to find them. So Wenke would like to say something about it, because it seems like the host will be
Norway. Well, I said under my presentation as well that I am forever grateful for a very proactive president in the FCI who formed this committee and who has elevated and lifted the question of health and welfare for dogs. We already knew we had it within the organization, but we need to make it visible for the people outside of the organization as well. But we are a quite loud and proactive committee. We have frequently meetings at least once a month, and they're never quiet. And we weren't quiet at the dinners either. So we already started a new conference. It's a topic that has been addressed in a lot of presentations here, and that is the brachycephalic breeds and the BOAS, and the Cambridge University model of grading system. So we have started to plan a BOAS conference to educate the FCI countries' veterinarians. So probably in June next year, we will have a BOAS conference in the name of the FCI.
Thank you.
And we don't want you to be quiet.
No.
So just to give you a little bit of background, you know, everyone disses technology and says technology is bad. This committee did not meet each other until we arrived in Mexico. We met by Zoom for 2 years. As Wenke said, at least once a month, quite often twice a month. Long discussions, 2 to 3 hours, but very productive ones. And thankful for the people from various sectors and various stakeholders who have an interest, have a vested interest in purebred dogs and pedigree dogs and in dog welfare. People like Julie from Four Paws who are in welfare. And it's been amazing because we've met via Zoom and we've used technology and we've managed to do a lot. And I really am thankful for this amazing team, but especially Dr. Pyro, who's really the engine that keeps us going. You know, he's the one that keeps doing that. And one other person we would all like to thank is actually Eric, who's in the AV room, who does all the hard work of sending all the emails and getting everything sorted out for us. And we truly appreciate that. And Yeah, it's truly, thank you, Dr. Pyro and Eric and also Tamas, who, when we need him, gets involved, and the FCI General Committee, who approves all the work and the materials that we send to them, and the projects and the ideas that we have, and being progressive and supportive. It means a lot to us when the board is supportive of the work that we're putting in, because it has been a lot of work that this committee has done. So I'd like to thank the board as well. So that's basically it. And I just want to say that, you know, it has been possible if you have passionate people who think likewise. We don't always agree, but we have a common goal, and that's helped move us all along. Let's see here.
Well, I'm Brazilian. You saw that my presentation was in English. I speak in Spanish, but I could speak in Portuguese now. But to all of you understand me, I will continue in English. I sincerely congratulate the FCI in name of Dr. Tamas and Dr. Pyro, because it's a great pleasure to be part of this committee. We worked hard until today, and we will continue to work with us. Okay? Thank you very much.
I just want to say a big thank you, because especially to Dr. Pyro for setting up the Health and Welfare Committee, and to Tamas for, it's on. Yeah, I'm not very good at this, Mike. And for Tamas for saying we need to invite an animal welfare organization. I'm extremely honored that you invited Four Paws as an organization. We really believe that you have to come up with solutions. You have to talk to all stakeholders. I understand a lot better now. The FCI, the kennel clubs. I hope you understand a lot better now where we come from in terms of animal welfare. I believe we've done some really good and productive things as the committee, and I hope we'll go on in that way and in that vein. So thank you very much.
Unlike Wenke, I'm not a too loud and talkative person, so I don't know what to say. I don't want to repeat what the others already said. I'm really thankful for the work of the board of Dr. Pyro to make it happen. And it is such a fantastic feeling, as Gopi said, that finally we met each other after 2 years. I think I met Niksha before many times, but I was just checking the faces. But we were working a lot. I'm a person who works 10, 12 hours a day in general, because I really love what I'm doing. But we had really long conversations, really long meetings, because you have no idea when you try to touch a topic like dog welfare. We want dogs to have a happier, healthier life. Okay, we want that. And where to start? What is the first point? We had a lot of meetings. It was really, really interesting to see the different point of views. It was really interesting to conflict. It wasn't conflict, but to meet the different point of views of the world of the FCI and the animal welfare sector, and we learned a lot from each other. So I'm really thankful for this experience. It is really, really good to be here because I gave a lot of presentations recently online, but it is to talk to my laptop web camera is not that good feeling than talking to a good audience, to have some reflection. We have a lot of plans for the future, not just the BOAS conference. I don't want to talk about them, but we have an action plan. And I do hope we will have the time, the energy, the drive, the support, and I mean the support of the kennel clubs, the breeders, to use those materials we will present, because it is needed and it is necessary. Thank you.
Thank you, Attila. I will not repeat my colleagues. Only one thing I will repeat. Thank you very much, Dr. Pyro. You did a great job. Actually, what I said before in our discussion, FCI and all National Kennel Club, we are a welfare organization. We take good care about dogs. This is our mission. Actually, personally, I'm working pro bono as a veterinarian for many shelters. I give them advice. I treat the dogs, and still I love poor breed dogs, and I'm breeder, and I'm judge, and I'm working in 2 commissions. So our family is growing, and it's great that we form welfare commission, plus what we have scientific commission. So my role also is here to connect 2 very important commission FCI. So thank you very much to give me the chance to be in the both commission. Thank you.
First of all, I would like to thank Dinky Santos for inviting me to be a member of this committee. And it opened up the avenue for my lifelong passion for dogs. Since I'm a doctor and I've been working with children in a children's hospital, and I feel the same thing about dogs because they are as helpless as children. And we need to take care of our dogs as well as our children. Thank you.
Being very short, they say the future is there when young professionals are present. May I introduce them here in this field? And now this is our turn to say thanks, because without you, more than 200 participants from more than 30 countries from 4 continents. So you made this success beside the live streaming. And also thank you for all the stakeholders still sitting there. It was a great thing to have you. So we thank you to come, to spend your time, to spend your money, to show your interest, and to be our partner in the future to make the whole situation much better in the future. We did the first step, as I said in the first speech. This is the most difficult one. The second and the third will be more easy. Thank you and have a great gala dinner.
Muchas gracias a todos. Lástima que las cosas que empiezan todas tienen un final. Y hoy, ahorita, se acaba de terminar este congreso que con tanto cariño y tanto esfuerzo hemos logrado todos ellos y todos ustedes por estar aquí. Pero nos vamos a ir a festejar. Ya de aquí nos vamos directo al restaurante donde vamos a festejar esta noche. Vámonos ya. I want to thank the FCI board members for giving Mexico the opportunity of having this important World Congress for Welfare and Health for the dogs worldwide. We are really pleased and thank you so much for giving us this great opportunity. And also I want to thank all the speakers from all over the world who participate in this great event. Thank you.